I just see so many people these days that are just sad and depressed. And everyone says that they care and want to help them, but the reality is they're just the same. And they're busy doing things trying to fill their own miserable life. You've heard it a million times and I'm going to say it again. Stop caring about what other people think of you. And you'll sit here and argue with me that you don't. But then why are you always hiding away how you feel and never opening up and revealing your true self? Why do you only talk about the things that make your life seem amazing and let your decisions be determined upon how other people will react? Why are you chasing a life that other people would think is exciting and doing things that would make a nice picture on your Instagram and chasing this picture-perfect life rather than going out and doing things that you actually enjoy? Don't try to tell me going out every Friday night, getting drunk, or hanging out with people who tear you down isn't making you feel empty inside. We get this warped view of joy because the smiling, happy pictures on social media tells us getting drunk, getting high, going out every Friday night, going to every dance is what happy looks like. But what they don't tell you is how you wake up the next morning feeling dead inside because you're chasing the popular life and impossible perfection and a joy that isn't found in these places. You need to stop searching and start living. The best things in life come unexpectedly and certainly not through an app on your phone. Be yourself. It's a phrase thrown around so lightly. Everyone says it, but the ironic thing is 99% of people don't do it. Because if you were, would you be out here in a miniskirt and a personality you don't recognize trying to impress that boy you like? Or at home playing Scrabble with your little brother watching his eyes light up? Would you be trying to entertain and impress all the time or go do that hobby you really love? Would you be hanging out with that girl who claims is your friend but all she ever wants to do is party and hook up with boys or that quiet girl from psych class who also likes photography? Would you be studying to become a nurse, lawyer, businessman because it sounds like a good answer when people ask you what you're going to college for, it's a safe route and your parents approve, or would you take a risk and pursue your passion in music? You gotta wake up and face the reality that you're not doing things that will make you happy. You're doing things that you think will make you look happy. Your life is not something you have no control over. If your friends make you feel low rather than encourage you to be your best confident self, you can change that. If you feel like you never spend time with your family, you can change that. If you feel like you never go out and do anything, you can change that. Are you exhausted from going to every party every weekend? Because you can change that. We need to stop making these excuses for how the direction of our life is going and start doing something about it. Make a change, join that club, go to that youth group you've always wanted to try, say hi to that shy girl because who knows, she could become your maid of honor. Take that fast food job where everyone looks like they're always having a good time. Stop living passively and start living authentically. Go do the things that make you genuinely happy. These are the moments that set your soul on fire, make you feel alive, the moments you want to stay in forever. And what comes to mind isn't having a drink in your hand and a boy's arms around your waist whose name you don't know, is it? It's dancing in the kitchen, baking cookies at 2 a.m. with your best friend. It's staying in and watching a scary movie with your dad. It's laughing at something for hours with your sister that really isn't even that funny, but you're both delirious from lack of sleep. It might not make the most Tumblr Instagram picture or the craziest story, but it sure will make one heck of a life. That thing that's been on your heart, that makes you feel warm inside and possibly a little terrified, you should go do it. Do it before you're old and tired and weak, and do it before you're laying on your deathbed, and your deathbed is not necessarily a bed in a hospital at 92 years old. Life is a precious gift that can be taken at any minute, so what are you waiting for? Are you waiting until you feel pretty enough? Or confident enough? Are you waiting until you feel you have your life put together and a bunch of friends you can do it with? Because that may never come. Are you scared? Could things possibly be any worse than they are now? Take a risk, be the new girl, step out of your comfort zone. Be fearless. Courage does not have to be climbing Mount Everest. Courage can be saying no to the toxic friends and yes to telling that boy you like him. You do not have to exhaust yourself or travel around the world or become famous to find joy. We make joy into some complex, rare creature when joy is simple, and there's an abundance all around. And people get confused as to why they're not experiencing it, and meanwhile they're living a charade of a life, ironically playing a role of a very happy, perfect person. It's okay not to be okay sometimes, and it's okay to embrace that. The best life lessons I've learned have come through sadness, not fake happiness. Happiness is not something bought. Happiness is not hiding away, waiting to be found. Happiness is not earned. Happiness is a feeling. Joy comes to lives lived authentically. If there's something you want to say it. Something you want to do it. Refuse to take no or be silenced. The only thing keeping you from everything you've ever wanted is you. Go do it before you can regret not doing it. Yeah, there's always tomorrow, but there's also today. And today is the beginning of the rest of your life. Start now.